Hi everyone. Today we're going to study recursive formula of geometric sequence. A recursive formula allows us to find any term of a geometric sequence by using the previous term. Each term is the product of the common ratio and the previous term. The recursive formula for a geometric sequence with common ratio r and first term a sub 1 is this formula: a sub n, the general term, equals r times the previous term, which is a sub n minus 1. There is a condition that the n here, or the number of terms, must be greater or equal to 2. Let's have example 1. Write a recursive formula for the geometric sequence where the first term is this 100, second term 20, third term 4, fourth term 4 over 5. Let us write the recursive formula here. In the recursive formula, we simply find r, or the common ratio, and substitute in the formula, and that will be the final answer itself. So to get the r, we will take any two consecutive terms in our geometric sequence. Let's say we take a sub 2 over a sub 1, and that is 20 over 100. Using our calculator, we will have 0.2 as the r. Or let us check for other pair of consecutive terms. This time, let's have a sub 3 and a sub 2. So we have a sub 3 over a sub 2, and that will be 4 over 20. And this value is also 0.2. What about the fourth term and the third term? And that will be 4 over 5 all over 4. Let us flip this 4 in the denominator as 1 over 4 here. Then let us multiply the 4 over 5 and this 1 over 4. We can see here that we can cancel this number 4 in the numerator and the number 4 in the denominator, and we will have 1 over 5 left, and that value is also 0.2. So we can see here that the r is common for all the pairs. Now, using the value of r, we will substitute in our recursive formula. So we will have now a sub n equals 0.2 times the previous term, denoted by a sub n minus 1. This is our final answer. Let's have example 2. Given a geometric sequence with a sub 1 equals 3 and a sub 4 equals 24, write its recursive formula. The recursive formula is here. And again, let us find r and substitute in the formula. In our problem, given is the first term and the a sub 4, the fourth term. Let us use the general term formula as a sub n equals a sub 1 times r raised to n minus 1. Given is a sub 4, and with respect to our general term formula, we may write a sub 4 equals a sub 1 times r raised to n minus 1, and this is 4 minus 1. And this 4 minus 1 is simply 3. Now, let us substitute the values a sub 4 and a sub 1 respectively. So we have now 24 equals 3 r cubed. And then let us solve for r. First, let us divide by 3 so that the coefficient will be cancelled out. So this 24 divided by 3 will give 8. And this 3 r cubed divided by 3 will give r cubed. Let us solve for r by taking the cube root of both sides. So the cube root of 8 will be 2, and the cube root of r cubed is simply r. So this is r equals 2. So we are able to find the value of the common ratio as 2. This value 2 is what we need in our recursive formula here. So let us substitute. So we have now a sub n equals 2 times the previous term a sub n minus 1. And this is our final answer. Let us have example 3. Given a geometric sequence with a sub 7 equals 100, this is the seventh term, and r, the common ratio, equals 0.25, find a sub 9, or the ninth term. For illustration, let us write 9 terms of the geometric sequence in general form, starting from a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, up to a sub 6, followed by a sub 7. But since in our problem, given is the value of a sub 7 as 100, let us put it here. And then followed by a sub 8, and the last is a sub 9. And this a sub 9 is what we want in our problem here. Using our recursive formula, we can solve for a sub 8. And our a sub 8 is equal to r times a sub 8 minus 1. And this 8 minus 1 is 7. And take note, this a sub 7 is this value 100. Let us now substitute the values r and the a sub 7 in here. So we have now 0.25, that is our r, times the a sub 7, it is 100. And the product is 25. This is our a sub 8. Next is the a sub 9. With respect to our recursive formula, that is equal to a sub 9 equals r times a sub 9 minus 1. And this is a sub 8. This a sub 8 is the value 25 in here. Substituting the values now, the r is the common ratio, that is 0.25 times a sub 8, and this is the 25. The product here is 6.25. This is our a sub 9, and this is our final answer. I hope you learned something from this video. See you again next time.